Okay, so I'm taking a kind of new approach to this. Now that nobody has logged in, I'm still going to do the session, knowing that you guys are a little busy right now. But unfortunately, as it stands, this is the only time I really have available. So until I can kind of reorganize everything, I've got to keep the time at 2:30. So today we are going to do website. Now, you are lucky enough with the My Wipeout website that everything is free and it's there ready available. You don't have to worry about buying a URL. You don't have to worry about coding. You don't have to worry about anything like that. It is right there ready to go. I mean, it has photos, it has this, it has the CEO integrated into it. However, if you do have your own website and you wish to keep it, go for it. You're more than welcome to. You can actually link it to your My Wipeout account, but I believe it is a fee of $11, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I'll show you where you can find like the plugin, and yeah, you can have the two linked. But right now we're just going to go through the My Wipeout website, what you can do with it, the little tidbits and things I picked up working with my agents, and things like that. It's not top of the line, beautiful website. I mean, it's a free basic website, but for people who don't know anything about websites, it's perfect. It's great. It's there. You have your own URL, and you can generate leads from it. So let's get started. Okay. So while we're doing this, I will let you know, guys, if you do have any questions, if you would like to do a one-on-one with me. Where did you go? Hi, Kelly. It's just you and me at the moment. I'm still going to do the session because it's recording. I'm going to post up onto the YouTube account. So if you want to, you can leave. Otherwise, yeah, you can stay and be my friend today. Okay, let's see. Oops. Okay. Okay, so here's the dashboard. Like I said, it's a little bit different. Firstly, like I said before, if you do have your own URL, you're more than welcome to add it to your My Wipeout. Like I said, it's a fee, but you can still add it on there. So I'll just let you know where it is. You can just go to Marketplace. And it has all the different products here. I mean, there is everything on here. And you just go to website and you can do the vanity domain add-on. So if you have your own website, you can add it on. Like I said, it's a fee. I believe it's $11, but there you go. Okay, so to do your own website, you just need your web IDX down here. And here we go. So this is basically your website manager. You can see the testimonials people have written, your service areas, if you've added a custom page. I mean, you can even do blog posts on here, which is always great. I recommend if you have your own website, have a blog on there. It increases your SEO, which is search engine optimization, if you have the time. And then you've got your add-on options here. So we're not going to really worry about that, but it's there and available. Okay, so to edit your settings, basically the first thing you need to do is choose your background image. My recommendation is to choose something that, of course, represents the industry, but also represents yourself. Now, you are more than welcome to choose every single picture that is here, because it will just go around in a big loop. Keeps going round and round. But I mean, there are so many there that I would just recommend choosing something that, you know, represents yourself, but also, you know, represents what you do. So for myself, I have chosen 1, 2, 3. Because I like the inside of that house. Wish it looked like my house. And then just some added ones. Now, to add or take off, basically you just click and unclick. Easy. And then you save it. And then all done. Okay, so general, that's all done. Resources page. Now, this is like if you've got a list of resources you wish to apply to your website, you're more than welcome to it. Always show your office information, because you never know who might walk through the door. And I don't know about Front Royal, but Alexandria does experience a lot of foot traffic. So you never know. Always show that. So no, yes, no. And everything else like this. Okay, so lead registration. This is how you get your leads. Now, if you have, this is basically telling whoever's visiting your website, telling the person that they eventually have to give you their name and number. So forced lead registration, it's required after a specified number of property views. It's really up to you. You got your normal, don't ask for visitors or prompt registration, but do not require it. I recommend that you require registration after a specific number of property views, because this will, like, how can I put this? They're already comfortable with your website. They're just going to, you're just kind of giving them a push to give you their name and number. So yes, and I would recommend maybe 3 properties. If you have that many on there, it's really up to you. So let's leave it at 3, click save. Now, your website title. Your website title is what's on, like what the client is first going to see. I've written, let's just discuss your new dream home. You can put in your tagline, you can put in your name, but remember, it's going to be something that's going to catch your clients or the consumer's eye. In our day and age, you have about 3 seconds on average to get a client or a person's interest. So please just make sure it's snappy, to the point, and that they know who you are and what you're doing. We won't use any of that. Facebook page. If you have a Facebook page, you can add your chat to it. So if someone sees your website, they can start live chatting with you via your Facebook page, which is always a great little nitbit to have. And then, of course, your contact number and email. Every change you make, please select save after each one. Websites can be a little bit fiddly, and if you don't click save, it might not upload correctly. I am assuming many of you would have Zillow accounts, so you can connect your Zillow account so people can see your testimonials, your reviews, and things like that. And then you've got custom navigation. So again, you can have all the different navigation up on top of your toolbar, so people can have look into your website a little bit more. So if we're hiring, or if you're hiring, some people have assistants. If you got some finances, the sell tab, those kind of things. If you want to hide them, you just have to delete it and save it. It's easy as that. And then listings. So this will pull any listings that you have in regards to this. Because I don't have an MLS number or anything like that, it pulls everything from my brokerage. So that's it. I was asked the question, what was the question that I'm trying to think of? Can you get your whole brokerage listings? My understanding is no, you can't. You can only get your own because of the MLS number. However, I have asked the question if we can have that removed or make that adjustment. And all I got was, we'll look into it. So I'll keep up to date with everyone. Okay. Coverage only, this is countries, because Weichert and many other agencies are international wide. I wouldn't worry about that, but it's there if you want to go international. You never know. Okay, so basically that's your general website setup. It's very easy. It's very simple. Just use common sense. Don't worry about trying to overthink about it. Like I said, there's no coding. There's no anything like that that is more complex in regards to owning a website. You just have to type it in and make it look pretty. So this is what mine looks like as it stands. Oh no. Remember, I use mine for a lot of training, so it's going to look funky, but you get the general idea. So, like I said, let's discuss your new dream home. You can see the pictures that I've chosen, the listings, and things like that. You can see all my information. So let's get into the nitty-gritty content stuff. Yay! Okay, testimonials. Again, you can connect your Zillow review, or you can actually add your own too. So guys, always ask for a review or a testimonial after you sell, rent, buy a home. Even if it's by email, always ask your client first. Say, hey, do you mind if I publish this on my website or my Facebook, my social media? If they say no, then please don't. If they say, yeah, sure, not a problem, go for it. So you connect to Zillow, or you can add your own testimonials. So name, who wrote it? Let's go. And like you can copy and paste what they've written in an email, or if you want to, adjust it or things like that, you just can write it. That was great. And then we go add. So everything's perfect. I can see that. On the left-hand side here, you can toggle what you can publish and what you don't want published. So if you see a review that you don't like, you can just leave it. Okay, so that's fine. Great. I'm just going to double check to make sure that has been added to my website. Actually, there it is, your agent testimonials. Oh, you're not seeing it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So there we go. So I just went up to your agent testimonials, and there it is. So it is that easy, that easy. Okay, so service areas and SEO. So this is basically where you list all your areas you want to you service. So for example, you got Alexandria, you got Richmond, Front Royal, any area that you service. If you are licensed in all 3 states here, you can add as many areas you would like. However, please be patient with the system. Remember, it's not going to automatically start listing every area. Just be patient. So I'm going to add Gaithersburg. So it's listing Gaithersburg as both a city and a neighborhood. So you can put both. You can put Gaithersburg, the city, or Gaithersburg, the neighborhood. Neighborhood's probably going to cover more area, whereas the city may concentrate on the specific downtown area of Gaithersburg. You can add both, it's fine. However, we're going to put Gaithersburg, the city, and Gaithersburg, the neighborhood. Okay, so you can see here, it says display text. Now, if you're like me and you hate different fonts on your stuff, please double check everything, because this is what will happen. We go back to my website. And we just go, here are my areas of expertise. You'll notice that everything is kind of in different, one's not all capitals, the other one is all capitals. If you don't want that, you can override the system, and I gotta make sure that no one else is coming in. Oops. No? Okay, cool. You can just override the system here. So I'm going to get rid of Gaithersburg neighborhood. I'm going to write Gaithersburg city, and then I'm going to change Alexandria to all capital. You get the idea. And we're going to go save, save, save. Why did you do that? Save. Yes. And then, as you can see here, refresh the page. You can see the changes have been, you can see here the changes have been made. So Alexandria is all in capital letters. I have Gaithersburg City, and then I just have Gaithersburg. So what happens is when they click on it, they're given this information. Town versus county, this, how many open homes, market information, etc., etc. It's kind of awesome. All right, so also with that, it you can add certain keywords or your SEO. Considering the influx of real estate agents in general, be really, really careful with this. If you're not a website, you don't rely on your website to gain business, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But if you are, definitely put keywords. So I've put here home, family homes for sale, real estate, things like that. I'm not going to get too into SEO because it can get really confusing really quickly. However, like I said, just organize a one-on-one with me and we can definitely delve into it a lot more. Okay, finally, custom pages. Now this can be anything you want. I've put education, you can put awards, you can put past sales, you can, whatever your heart's desire, you can put on there. Basically, all you have to do is add a new page, title it, add content. If you want to put it to an external page, which means it opens up to something else, you're more than welcome to, and then done. Blog posts, I think everyone knows what a blog is. Basically, that's what it is. You just write a bit about whatever you want to blog about. Please be it within real estate, interior design, DIY. Yeah, basically add, post, write about it, publish it, done. QR codes. Yes, you can add QR codes. I am going to do a little bit more in regards to those later on. I am not going to say they are necessary. They are going to die again because people are going to go back to menus. People are going to go back touching flyers and things like that. So don't really spend too much time stressing about QR codes in general. They are going to die once again. Again, I could be eating my own words in 12 months' time. Okay, property search. Again, this is very extensive. I'm not going to go too much into it. Again, please organize a one-on-one with me because this is when it gets a bit complicated. Website, like I said, this is going to be embedded into your website so you can actually do, like, you can make your website a bit more in depth. You can actually have more interaction. But I would rather do a one-on-one with this because, like I said, it can get really complex. And sell evaluation. Okay. And again, you can clear your whole website content, which means if you'll clear it, you can start again. But please, be careful. These can be winglets. These can be added to your website. So you can put home worth, finance, open home, recruitment, blog posts, anything like that. Just listed, featured properties, blah, blah, blah. You can add all these to your website. So I'm going to add just listed. Done. So let's go to my website. Oh, come on. Sorry, our internet is horrendous at the moment. I think everyone's online at the moment, as you can imagine. All right, let's try again. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Okay. Portability, networks, community involvement. So there it is, our listings. Perfect. Okay, so also you will notice that all this information here is there as well. This is pulling from your general information, that should be up to date on My Wirecard. So your phone number, your title, everything like that should be there ready to go. If not, that's okay. Basically, all you have to do is go to Office Admin, My Profile, and make sure this information is all up to date. Just click Edit. So as you can see, please have a headshot, your title. So if you're a broker, agent broker, add both of those. And then your contact information, including any social media, any additional website, your email, things like that. So that should already be done. That should have been done as soon as you signed on to My Wirecard. If not, please have it up to date. But there we go. So that's a website in its simplest form. Like I said, if you want to go more in depth with it, please contact me for a one-on-one. The reason for this is I have designed many websites in the past. I have my own, and it can get complex quite quickly. So to do it within an hour or 30 minutes, it just can't happen. If you do have your own website, great. Like I said, you can add it. You just have to pay a subscription fee, or you don't have to use it at all. It's up to you. So if you have any questions, want to organize a one-on-one with me, please let me know. Otherwise, Kelly, thanks for joining me. But otherwise, have a great week, guys. Please, if you haven't, well, it's a recording, so I hope you all voted. And I will see you all again next week. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk soon.